So this would be the pit prison underground.
We're on our way up to Robbie Burns's mausoleum.
Look at these old mugshots of local criminals.
Steep old climb.
Anyway, back to that grisly murder by Robert the Bruce.
8 courses, £95.
The plan for today is to head into Dumfries and we're going to take you on a little walking tour.
Welcome back to the channel. In the last episode we left you just about to enter Caerlaverock Castle in Dumfries. There's a little room here where you can watch a video on the siege of Caerlaverock Castle and see a few artefacts that have been found here.
Okay, shall we go out into the rain?
As you can see, a little bit inclement today, but we're all wrapped up warm, so we're fine. Castles always look better when the moat is still in use. Caerlaverock Castle is a remarkable 13th century castle located 7 miles south of Dumfries in Scotland on the edge of the Caerlaverock National Nature Reserve.
There's the well, is it?
There's quite a spooky feel inside here. The castle was besieged multiple times during the Wars of Scottish Independence and underwent several partial demolitions and reconstructions over the centuries.
These stones form the bases of the arrow slits that were called fishtail because of their shape.
Built in the late 13th century, it was a stronghold of the powerful Maxwell family.
So in the 1630s, this was the great house, this was the hall, and that was the grand staircase that led up to the upper floors.
What's in there?
Probably the toilet. Fireplaces.
Yeah. They go all the way up. 3 fireplaces.
It doesn't look it now, but once upon a time this was a very comfortable and for its day very modern place to live. Over the years since its demise, lots of people have etched their names into the walls. Charlie Brown can't resist a good tower.
It's windy.
Hey?
It's windy here. What you get is a view looking down. You can stand the heights.
Yeah. That's a long way down, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're almost at the top.
Getting down can be almost as hard as getting up with just this loose rope to hold on to.
Take hold of the rope, bunny.
Got
That's
it.
it.
The demolished south wall lets us see just how thick the defences used to be.
This is Murdoch's Tower, named after Murdoch Stewart, a cousin of King James I. It used to be a pit prison, and Murdoch was held here before his execution in 1425. He was executed because he ruled Scotland for a while the king was held captive in England. So this would be the pit prison underground, and it would only be accessible by a trapdoor up on the first level. second floor of the tower would have been accessible from the Rampart Walk.
The border lords felt more secure after James VI became King of England, and their homes focused more on luxury than defence. A letter from 1640 warned the Earl of Nithsdale of the vulnerability of the dainty fabric in the event of a siege. Well, we certainly enjoyed our tour of the castle, and after that we set about doing our tour of the van for you. If you haven't seen that, we'll put a link in the description here.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the van tour.
And after that, it was time to sit back and chillax in our lovely new van.
I'm thankful for the harshest wind that keeps me leaning up against your skin. Your skin. I'm thankful for the darkest clouds that makes your sun feel brighter now and then again. I'm grateful for my broken heart so I can rearrange the parts brand new for you. I'm thankful for the coldest cold that leaves me basking in your glowing view. It's you. Oh, the hard times only bring me closer, only bring me closer to you. Oh, the hard times only bring me closer, only bring me closer to you.
Well, there's a lot of water about this morning, so you've got to be careful.
Morning everybody. It's day 19 of our trip today, and we've woken up to some sunshine here in southern Scotland. The plan for today is to head into Dumfries, and we're going to take you on a little walking tour.
Stop the battle within your soul. You know it's all in your head. Being sad doesn't make you.
Okay, we're off for a tour of Dumfries. Now that would make a micro camper. Globe Inn, where Robbie Burns used to drink, apparently. Rainbow trout, amuse-bouche, duck egg. It's all very posh. 8 courses, £95. Dinner a la carte menu. Where now, Bunny?
Up the high street.
In there.
Dumfries is a historic market town in the Dumfries and Galloway region of southwest Scotland. It's located near the mouth of the River Nith on the Solway Firth.
It's lovely on a day like today, isn't it?
Lovely. No need for gloves.
No.
Today, Dumfries remains an important administrative centre. The town is known for its historic architecture, literary connections to Robert Burns, and outdoor recreation opportunities along the River Nith. This is supposed to be one of the oldest pubs in Dumfries. In 1306, the future King of Scotland, Robert the Bruce, killed his rival, the Red Comyn, at Greyfriars Kirk, and this was a key event leading to the Wars of Scottish Independence.
Robbie Burns was only 37 when he died.
Anyway, back to that grisly murder by Robert the Bruce. Would you believe it? We've arrived here on the exact day it happened 718 years ago.
This wee toy is a video camera for YouTube. We do YouTube.
Now this chap on the left thought I was a member of the press and started trying to give me some sort of leaflet that he'd prepared. I guess Robbie Burns gets to see this every year. On the wall here is a plaque commemorating the event, as this supermarket is the original location of Greyfriars Kirk, where the murder took place.
Now, my lord, John Red Comyn is in the chapel awaiting you.
The reenactors crossed the road and made their way into the church, and not wanting to be left out, we followed them in.
Can you get in?
Yes.
Was everyone to come in?
Today, we have witnessed an act of solemn commemoration for the deaths of two people, John the Red Comyn and his uncle Robert Comyn.
Oh dear Bunny, it's raining.
Well, there was a lot of talk in there about the brutality of Edward Longshanks, so we kept our English mouths shut and escaped to the sanctity of Castle Greggs. After a quick coffee and a meat slice, we continued our walk around Dumfries.
This is Friars Vennel. This is the oldest street in Dumfries.
It dates back to the 9th and 10th centuries and leads down to the river.
But as you can tell, there are no original buildings. Oh, watch what he's going. Take your life in your hands walking down here, don't you?
Yeah. So here we are on the east side of the River Nith, and there's quite a fast flowing river here with a weir, and in the autumn when the time's right you can see the salmon leaping up the weir.
What a shame we're not here then, because that must be quite a sight.
This is De Vogila Bridge, a stone bridge built in the 1430s, named after Lady De Vogila, the mother of King John Balliol. It replaces the original wooden bridge that used to cross here.
And the wooden bridge was built in 1260.
The area on the opposite bank of the river is called White Sands, which used to be orchards and grazing land where you would have to pay to graze your cattle. By the 1790s it was a busy industrial area with lots of breweries and tanneries, and then by the 1850s it was a cattle market and there were 14 inns to cater for the farmers. You enjoying your walking tour of Dumfries?
It's lovely.
Yeah. And this is all thanks to Tina Windsor from the Other Windsors.
Yep.
Thanks for the book.
Yeah, thanks for that. She's been reading that non-stop since we left you. Steep old climb.
Getting some exercise. Work off your Greg's pie.
Yep. So the camera obscura is closed, but this little museum is here, which is open. So we'll have a look around here.
Look at these old mugshots of local criminals back in the day. And here we have various nightsticks carried by the policemen. And that's the police rattle used for summoning assistance from fellow beat constables. The good old police helmet and a nice heavy lamp to lamp somebody with if you needed to. Dolls were pretty scary things back then. All these people who have been before us. A wooden bicycle here, somebody's pride and joy long ago, and I like the horse's head carved into the front. Has this bridge got a name? Because all it says on the map is the Dumfries Suspension Bridge. Surely it's got a better name than that.
I wonder what this old building used to be. It was once very grand, I'm sure. Let us know in the comments if you know. We're on our way up to Robbie Burns' mausoleum.
His final resting place is in the grounds of St Michael's Church.
Burns Rock, gifted by the People's Project to mark the life of Robbie Burns. Liked fancy graves back then, because some of these gravestones are enormous and they've got a lot of work involved in them, haven't they? Oh, I wonder if that's it, the white one. Here we are. It's like
Massive.
something out of a Hammer horror film.
Yeah.
I don't mean that disrespectfully, but
so
it's
imposing, aren't
so imposing, these gravestones.
they? Just a mark of wealth, do you think?
Yeah, of course, yeah, absolutely. So this is where the body of Robert Burns and his wife now lay.
They were moved to this mausoleum in 1815. And we'll show you the original grave in a moment.
What can you see, Charlie?
It's a statue, which I presume is Robert Burns.
Well, he certainly gets lots of fresh flowers, doesn't he?
For anyone who doesn't know, Robert Burns was a renowned Scottish poet and lyricist who's widely regarded as the national poet of Scotland. He was born in 1759 in Alloway, Scotland, to a relatively poor farming family. But despite his humble origins, he became a highly influential and celebrated poet. This is his unassuming original grave. This tune, Auld Lang Syne, is probably one of his most famous works.
Original grave was a very unassuming grave, really, wasn't it?
Just in the corner of the churchyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he died at the time, you'd have thought, because he was a renowned poet then, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I wonder if he was rich. No idea.
Just across the road is a statue of Gina Moore, who was Robert Burns' wife.
So this is Burns Street. And this is where Robbie Burns used to live.
Robert Burns died in this house on the 21st of July 1796. His wife continued to live here until her death in 1834.
Okay, what's the plan?
So we're here in Dumfries.
Yeah.
And the plan is to drive down this scenic road past Sweetheart Abbey, which is actually closed, and then down to Southern Ness Point, see the lighthouse. And then back round here, maybe stop at Kipford. It's meant to be very scenic. And then there's a Seven Staines forestry land park up just before Del Beatty. Maybe spend the night there.
Okay, let's
Does that
do
sound
it.
like a plan?
That sounds like a plan. We'll get a bit of power into the batteries.
Yep. It'll be about an hour's drive probably.
Yeah. But that's all going to be coming up in the next video, folks, because we're going to leave this one here for now. We do hope you enjoyed the video.
If you did, give us a thumbs up and share us with your friends. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
And we'll see you in the next one.
See you soon.